A major wish and also potential I see in art is about relations and how to make relations blossom in many ways, on many layers. So my name is Gregory Stauffer, and what dance means to me, I think it's a way of expressing ideas, emotions or sensations with the body within an environment. Yeah, so they are not so early. Because I've been first working more in the visual arts and then discovering first dance pieces or performative dance pieces via, I would say, Velma. It was a band, a rock band in Lausanne, and they had performers while they were performing their music on stage. So it was also happening in a theater, not in a music venue. In all my youth, and for many years, over 10 years, I played rock in a rock band. Yeah, we were exploring actually the field of performativity via sound, but we were also designing our own costumes. Yeah, and so seeing Velma was, to come back to them, amongst other examples, was one of these moments of pure joy, of seeing potentials of what art could be, which form art could take. I went rather in the land art sculpture way and studied that and worked in this way, let's say, to make it short. And then discovered or did an education in Dimitri School, which is a physical theater school. So it was a lot of tools on body, somatic tools, but also acrobatics, pantomime, dance. And then after the school, I made some kind of bridge between all these fields, like from these memories of experimental music, but mainly from land art, so outdoor works, and from live arts, what I've learned in Dimitri, and they all melted, and I continued also to follow lots of small dance workshops, because I was quite interested into learning more about different ways of dancing, I guess. Yes, so in the visual arts, it was about land art or public art. And I was very much touched by work who deal with elements they find, artists who work with props they find somewhere in nature, in a city, and build a work out of it. While I was doing this, and on all these aspects, but also on the one of not buying props, of using what you have, came more and more clear, hey, I have a body, I have to learn how to use my body, because I can use it all my life, and my body will become older, which I found was very interesting, because it will never be the same, I won't be able to do the same. So I was very much attracted to learn with the body. Yeah, if I would say, for example, just to have 3 years of focusing on physical sensation, what do you feel, and from there you take decision on what you do. It's quite radical when we are more, I would say, taught, educated to think what we will do and to have an idea, but that was a bit the opposite, to try to counter this trajectory. We would rather go via the sensation and from there take decision. So it shifts and it offers many possibilities, and yet I don't want to say one is better than the other. It's more that it opens up, and this I enjoy. It's through, in dialogues with a lot with sites, with environments, outdoor work. So really situated, which means I don't know. There's this here hanging, so I will start working with my body and a relation with this, and what can we do, where can we go together. So in general, I enjoy the outdoor work because you also have the day and the night, people passing, uncontrolled elements that occur, and this for me is always exciting. But yeah, I would say always site-specific in this way. This is where I get the most excitement, because also I would say for me a major wish And also potential I see in art is about relations and how to make relations blossom in many ways, on many layers. Personally, I would say it's about being touched by what you do and touching the others, and in general the aspect of touching, and this maybe also could lead to empathy, but not only, but it's something I think beautiful and important here for society, this touch. Letting oneself be touched, touching the other, being touched by the other, and so... And there happens the dance. Physical for sure, but it's also emotional, and also in the level of the mental, like the imagination, we can be profoundly touched, and this can change so much. I find that like the solo sitting will be played in the church, Wasserkirche, and it comes from a proposal from the festival who suggested this venue, and I find it so on the point and in a way beautiful, also because this building in itself carries so much and has so many memories in its stones, in its organization. This work deals with being earthly, living on the earth, being as flesh, as bone, as blood, as beings, earthly connected, and that's a bit inner thematic in this piece, and I found it's beautiful. It can be performed in this church.